Hello, my dear friends. So, today we are going to travel from one country to another. How are we going to travel? Not by plane, my friends, not by the usual way, but by train. So, it's going to be a new experience for me, and I hope that you guys get to share in it too. So, we are going from Germany, which is a European country, to Czech Republic, which is another European country. So we can travel by either train or bus. So we thought we would try out the train. So we got off our train, and I think you should guess where we are. If you guys don't know, then I shall tell you. So this is Prague, the main city of Czech Republic. And Prague, people know Prague for the Prague Castle, the beautiful old town square, the Charles Bridge, and obviously the Astronomical Tower. If you guys don't know anything of those, then I shall tell you all about it. Now, we got into a tram and we are on our way to the Prague Castle. So today is a different day, and now we are going to come to the Prague Castle. So yes, there is quite a hike, but if you like hikes, then this is your place. If you don't, well then, I warned you. But still, there's only steps, so it's not a very hard hike. Now let me tell you about the ticket to the Prague Castle. So we took the ticket called the main circuit. It has 4 attractions: the Prague Castle, the Golden Lane, then the St. Vitus Cathedral, and the St. George's Basilica. So my friends, this is our first stop, St. George's Basilica. The St. George's Basilica is one of the oldest churches in Prague, and many kings and queens had their coronation day here. The Bohemian kings and queens who lived in Prague Castle those days. So now we are going to find our way to the Prague Castle, which is very near. And no, friends, this here is not the Prague Castle. It's a church. It's called the St. Vitus Cathedral, but I'll tell you about that a bit later. Now I'm going to tell you about the palace, the Prague Castle. Now I need to tell you, if you are expecting grand carpets and paintings, then I think they had them before, but unfortunately in the 16th century the palace was burnt and they had to do a new decoration. Now we are in the queue. We have to scan our tickets and go inside. So as I told you, there aren't any royal carpets and royal paintings. It's only this, my friends. But there's an interesting thing here. The whole property, including the 2 churches and the palace, has a Guinness World Record, my friends. It's the largest ancient castle in the world. So maybe if you like Guinness World Records and you want to see this place, then sure, you can come along. But the parts that I'm showing you are the only parts that you can see, because the Czech Republic's president himself is staying in the Prague Castle. So we have to we have to look around in this small part, and I hope you enjoy that part too. Did you know that inside the Prague Castle they have the Bohemian crown jewels? But the Bohemian crown jewels are behind the iron door, and this iron door has 7 locks to it, and 7 people hold the keys to these 7 locks, including the president, the prime minister, the Prague's archbishop, and 4 other very important people. The president himself only has the power to say when the Bohemian crown jewels are displayed to public, but it's usually from 5 days. So every 5 years actually, not 5 days, I'm so sorry. If you're lucky enough, you may be able to see it. Now we are making our exit, and we are going to go and see the church that I showed you before. And this is from the side. It's called the St. Vitus Cathedral. And here, it's from the front. It looks really grand, doesn't it? So I want to go and see inside. What do you think? Well, I went inside, And this is the inside of the St. Vitus Cathedral. I'm sure you guys cannot see it too well, but over there they have the glassed tiled windows, and if you come inside the St. Vitus Cathedral, make sure you see it because it is really beautiful. And did you know that the St. Vitus Cathedral is the largest and the most important religious building in Prague? So, a few important people were buried here, but unfortunately, history doesn't say who was exactly buried here. But still, you can see this amazing tile glassed windows and the beautiful statues and the beauty of the whole thing. So, as I told you, if you come to the Prague Castle, do not miss out that. So now we are going around and we are seeing these amazing views, and we have to make our way to eat something. And that means I, wanted to come and eat this famous dessert in Prague. It's called Trck. You can put anything you want inside of it, Nutella or honey, but I wanted Nutella, so this is me enjoying the tasty dessert. Now we are going to see the Charles Bridge. So this is the back from the Charles Bridge, and now we are entering the Charles Bridge. So there's a legend in Charles Bridge. So now I need to take you back to history. Those days when the Charles Bridge was newly made, the king had several wives. So one of the wives from the king had a secret, and she went and told it to a saintly man called Jan. So the king found out that the queen told a secret, and he wanted to know what this secret was. So he demanded to know it, but Jan refused. So do you know what the king did? He put Jan in a wooden basket, and he threw Jan into the river under the Charles Bridge. So it was really sad, my friends, but the people admired Jan for his loyalty and bravery. His loyalty for the queen, because of that, they made a statue for him. And as you guys saw right now, he had 5 stars around his head because the people who made the statue wanted to show how loyal Jan was. And this is the picture of how Jan was thrown into the river, my friends. But there is also a legend here. So, I'm not going to show you right now. I shall show you, I promise, in a few seconds. So the tourists who come here believe that if they touch this place, they will be powerful. And no, it's not this. I'm just showing you guys this picture. And no, it's this right here, my friends. This cross. If you touch it, people believe that you will be powerful. So make sure you try that out. Now this is what I call heaven. So welcome to heaven. Okay, just kidding. But for people who like sweets like I do, this is heaven, my friends. I noticed that in Prague, there are a lot of sweet shops. So I was delighted. And now I am exploring these tasty sweet shops. And there was a special one. I shall show you in a few moments. This special one here, it was a fairy tale mine. It had sweets and boba, and also it was decorated like a mine. I loved the decorations, but do you know what I loved even more? I loved the sweets even more. So while I am looking around, you can also look around and see what I saw. So now all of this talk of gummy bears and chocolates are going to make me hungry. So this won't do, my friends. We will have to talk about history. So there is a very important place here in Prague, and a lot of people know Prague for this important place. Now, after I show you this sweet shop, I shall show you that important place. But let me first tell you about it. It's called the Astronomical Tower, and there is a legend there as well. It was a myth, so we don't know if it's true, but people like to believe that it's true. So those days, the town elders wanted to show off Prague and tell, this is Prague. Come to Prague to see this over there. Can you see that clock over there? It's called the Astronomical Clock. So after the elders wanted something beautiful, amazing, wondrous, they went and asked this master called Master Hanush to make a wondrous clock. So Master Hanush made one, but then the elders got suspicious that he was going to give it the secret how to make this clock to a different country. So they cut his tongue and his eyes, so he could not make one. But Master Hanush wanted revenge. So what he did was he threw himself into the clock's mechanics, he damaged the clock, and he sacrificed himself for it. But do not fear, it is working. And there's a special thing, an extra special one here. You can not only see the time, but if you know how to read it well, then you can see the sunset, the sunrise, and all of those astronomical things. So now, what do you think about Prague? Did you like it? Well, I surely loved it. But time has come to say goodbye to this wondrous, amazing town and Czech Republic. So, I shall have to tell goodbye in this video to Czech Republic and Prague. But do not fear, my friends. We are going to go and see quite a different country. So if you liked my video, hit the subscribe button and the bell. And if you liked it a lot, then make sure you look out for my next video.